let's look at how to perform a single-mode fiber test using WIREXPERT. We are going to perform an one-jump reference, and using this, we will be performing the fiber test. When you order a single-mode fiber solution for WIREXPERT, you will find a pair of modules capable of certifying at 1310 nanometers and 1550 nanometers, 2 sets of duplex reference cords, a one-click cleaner, a duplex mating adapter. To start the test, plug in the modules to WIREXPERT. If the unit is already powered on and is not in the fiber mode, you will be asked to restart the device. If the device is initially powered off, the device will automatically boot into fiber mode when powered on. Once the device is powered up, keep the unit on for 10 to 15 minutes to allow the lasers to stabilize. Using the reference cords provided in the kit, perform a one-jump reference. There will be a pair of reference cords. Let's label them as cable A and cable B. Red and black SC connector can be both on either end of the reference cords. To perform set reference on LC cables, attach the LC converter to the RX port on the adapter. The connectors on the fiber cords and adapter should be cleaned using the one-click cleaner provided in the kit before connecting. And clean the RX port with fiber swabs. The idea behind for using a one-jump reference is to avoid disconnecting the transmit end of the reference cord. This is required for fiber testing mainly to avoid inconsistency in results. As long as the transmitting end is connected, it can be assumed that the alignment is not changed on the receiving end. We have completed the setup. Let's move to performing the fiber optic test. Return to the setup screen and select Test Settings. Click on Standard Limit to select the test limits. In this tutorial, TIA 568.3 is used. WIREXPERT automatically includes 2 end connectors at the end of each link, with reference to the number of jumpers to be used for setting reference. For example, when using one-jump reference method, the 2 connections has been automatically included when performing an auto test. When using the 2 jumpers reference method, 1 connection will be automatically included when performing an auto test. When using the 3 jumpers reference method, no connection will be included when performing an auto test. Therefore, it is not necessary to manually input additional connections if the correct referencing method is selected, as WIREXPERT does the calculation automatically. Only include additional connections between the 2 connectors after the reference cords. Press OK and return to the main menu. Click on Configuration to select the set reference method. Select Single Direction for test to be conducted for locals transmit to remotes receive on cable A, and remotes transmit to locals receive on cable B. Select Bidirection for additional test on locals transmit to remotes receive on cable B, and remotes transmit to locals receive on cable A, after a single direction test. In most cases, a bidirection test is required. In this tutorial, bidirection is selected. Select dual-ended, one-jump reference method for this tutorial. Click OK to proceed. Press the Tools button on WIREXPERT and click on Set Reference. Follow the instructions on the screen and click on the Set Reference button. Check that the values are between -3 to -9 decibels. If the values are out of range, use an inspection probe to verify if the contacts are clean. Clean the connectors on the fiber cords and TX port of the adapters with the one-click cleaner provided in the kit. And clean the RX port with fiber swabs. Perform set reference again, and if values remain out of range, replace the cords and perform set reference again. To verify the black cable, connect the cables as shown in the diagram and perform an auto test. As bidirection test is selected, you will be prompted to swap the positions of TX and RX. Ignore the prompt and click OK to proceed. Ensure the loss is less than 0.3 decibels. Set up the connection as shown in the diagram to perform an auto test. The red SC connector should be connected to TX, and the black connector to the RX ports of the probe for both local and remote units. The other end of the cable will be connected to the fiber patch panel, or link under test. At the test limit setup, enter the number of connectors if additional connections are present in the link under test. Enter the number of splices if splicings are done in the link under test. Press the Auto Test button once the connections have been established. As bidirection is selected, you will be prompted to swap the positions of the TX and RX connectors. Swap the connectors at the patch panel or link under test. Press the OK button once this is completed. Summary results will be displayed on both units once the test is completed. Click on the 1310 nm or 1550 nm to view the detailed results. In detailed view, loss of each fiber will be displayed. The summary results display the difference between the measured loss value and optical test limit. Since bidirection test is selected for this tutorial, the loss are measured from the local to remote unit, and remote to local on both cables A and B. The test result can be saved for future reference or exported into a USB flash drive by pressing the Save button. Saved results can be viewed on the device by pressing the Data button. Select Fiber to view saved fiber test results. Saved test result can be imported into the PC software to generate PDF reports. Hopefully, this tutorial gave you a better insight in performing a set reference, a cable certification test, and how you can save and review your tests. Have a look at the other videos to explore on the other various features of WIREXPERT. Thanks for watching.